Hmm. Oh. Yes!
First of all, Primordium banished. Here we go. I think I do want Just Cause for this. Primordium is really strange. He's got interesting reactions with a lot of cards. Got an Alloyed Construct. I think Alloyed Construct Primordium is maybe as straightforward as it gets. I think this is probably Vola's Tuning Fork. Yeah, Versatile Umberstaff is definitely playable, but Vola's is incredibly strong. Alright, so, Superfood, we can transition status effects, so I think I'm just going to do that, because we're going to put a lot of Just Cause on Primordium. It's going to be kind of funny. Aggressive Edible gets us a strong top of the floor carry. What do we need? What do we need? We've got Siphon Archeon. We've got Doombringer, Strix, and Hallow. And then we've got Dominion. I mean, I think I just want to do this to play out the Just Cause and the Prismal Dust. I think being able to transfer Prismal Dust is very strong. That's fine. We're really secure right now. I can tell that we're very strong. Worked. Cool. Now he's going to eat Damage Shield 3 times. Bit unlucky on the flanks. Better plink. I think if I put Astrile in front of the Sycophant does nothing. Pretty funny. Yeah, he's just going to sit in the back and watch the whole time. These plinks are not very meaningful. We don't have it right here. Oh, okay. Let's see. There's not much more I can do for it, so we're just going to take some fire damage. I guess we're not showcasing enough offense. We ran out of fuel. That was the problem. Like, how do we not have it? Okay, I get it. So I need better morsel generation. Or I need my plinks to work better. I'll take making of a morsel. Windblade is bad. Selfless Sacrifice is not as good as Prismal Dust right now. Okay, let's see. What do I need? So I can definitely get some upgrades onto the Construct that help out a lot. Yeah, if the Construct needs to do all the work, he can burn through his fuel. I feel like it's not a Banished Banner yet, although there's some cool stuff we can get out of the Banished. Well, there's some cool stuff we can get out of the Banished Banner, for sure. Magic upgrades are good. I just want to check a Merchant of Steel before we go to the event. Oh, Shadow Siege. Huh. I don't have any, like, hackneyed, goofy way of playing that right now, but I think it's likelier to become a thing than the Crucible Collector. Speedstone, Titanstone. I mean, if I had a way of bringing out Shadow Siege, Titanstoning him or Speedstoning him are both probably very cool, but I think these upgrades just don't have any play right now, and there are some big ones that I would love to see. If we're having difficulty feeding the Construct, Dualism is awesome. Okay, not seeing that. I mean, large stoning Shadow Siege is funny, but it's kind of admitting it's not playable without a smidge. Let's see. I think we take a multi-strike on the Alloyed Construct and move on. Yeah, let's move on. So with no smidge on the Shadow Siege and no energy tricks, he's a dead card for now. Sure, this is fine. We have Vola's Tuning Fork, so an energy penalty doesn't mean much to us. Still doing that up top. Still doing this down here. I just need to hit more plinks. I think I need to play this. We just need to make sure the Alloyed Construct has enough food to actually kill everything this time. Got it. Notably, Primordium is taking up 2 slots, but he's only being eaten once. It's providing a little bit less fuel than I might want right now. I suppose which one of these I just caused with Prismal Dust here doesn't matter too much. I guess I do this, but it's the same either way. It's going to get eaten and all the stats will transfer just one more time. Please, making more morsels. So that takes us to 6 fuel after this fight. See, I'm very conscious of my fuel count now. Jeez. Okay, 6 fuel wins. Good. Now the fuel is the number of operating turns, so putting multi-strike on him does help. I don't think it's Immortal Trade. I don't think I like Mind Collapse along with Plinks. I think they don't cooperate very well. Just gonna skip this. Cleave is not bad. Divinity can be pretty good. I think we don't really have space for the Upbeat Warbler now, but I think the Upbeat Warbler becomes pretty good. I think I want Divinity. Primordium, Superfood Primordium really loves to be played with buff spells. If I can find Intrinsic at the Merchant of Magic, I will be a very happy camper. Stone, Freestone. That's not what we want. How about the Morsel Master? The Morsel Master is a lot less impressive when I have Primordium, and I really cannot fit him in right now, but I think he does become good later. So we've got a couple dead cards with us at the moment. We need to upgrade some Plinks, that's for sure. I want to Emberstone that and possibly Freeze Stone it as well. Deconsuming a Prismal Dust can be good. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that can become an energy outlet if nothing else. Let me see. I'm not quite at the point of purging a Shield Steward, but I think I can purge a Spear Steward right now. I'm not feeling my funky freshest. Okay. I don't think it's the Spell Sanctum. It's either the free Boiler Room or the Hef's Hammer. This is a free Boiler Room that I don't have to deploy on my own. Let me get the Boiler Room, I think. I need to find a better way to kill in the first car. Apart from just letting my own units die. I still don't have a method of bringing out Shadow Siege, but this is like halfway there. I need to put the Alloyed Construct in front here. So Primordium is not a Morsel unit. The Morsel Master cannot duplicate him. think I cannot afford to bring out the Morsel Master on the top floor. Maybe we bring out the Morsel Master here, and I can get the Shield Steward to matter for a bit. Oh, he's only got 7 starting attacks, so I actually still can just cause Primordium. Link's there, bringing this out, and then we can Divinity Prismal Dust him. So now he's going to provide like 30-something Valor to the Construct. It should just be a matter of whether or not we can get... I should play there. I lost my train of thought completely. It's a matter of enough fuel. It's still just a matter of, can we get enough fuel out? Where does this challenge go? We challenge here. I need these Ominous Acolyte. I need this Ominous Acolyte to die, and it gets me energy back. Let's see. I have much I can do in most of these cases. Let me just drop the Prismal Dust at full value, get more damage shields out. I need more for my Plinks to do right now. It's good that I got the hit there. I need this floor to be a lot more fed. At least we're getting some damage on Archeon here. And it looks like we do multi-strike down this entire floor. But there's almost nothing else that's going to come out that can kill for me. So my morsel generation is going to be pretty bad, I think. Oh, I might be able to hit the Savage Spearman. Let's try. Nope. It's the crapshoot. There's only 3 fuel. Not enough to win. Final wave. Okay, so that sustains us at 3 fuel. Okay, that's fuel 4. Probably challenge the boss. And get 1 round of doing better. I'm gonna go to fuel 3. Because I can't generate anything off of this Plink. Okay, so I've got free fuel to try to kill the boss with, and we got it. It's crazy. There was a little bit of extra security there. But yeah, the melee weakness hit, getting him for 399 is pretty good. Cursed Twin Blade is great, obviously. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Cursed Twin Blade here. Hard to feel bad about that. Overgorge was a great unit, but we're not going to play him this time. I think we're going Firebrand. This is a good bottom car unit, and I'm lacking in bottom car plays. Let's see. What are we doing? I think it's Heaven's Light. Try and get more stuff onto the top floor to feed that unit. I think it has to be about 3 Deployment Ember, basically. A 4th Deployment Ember going into the Morsel Master. And then we need to try to find ways of playing Shadow Siege. Heaven's Light is currently our only out to play Shadow Siege on the middle floor at some point. So I think that's what we have to go for right now. I feel like it's Merchant of Steel. It should be Merchant of Steel here. Ooh, these are tough. These are all very good. So the Swift Steel, I think, is kind of pie in the sky where we're trying to set it up for Shadow Siege. Everlasting Light on the bottom floor makes us more durable and synergizes if we find dualism. And Swift Steel Dagger is pretty useful. I think it's Everlasting Light here. Everlasting Light's very strong. Frenzy Stone and Large Stone. Okay. I think I take the Large Stone and put it on the Firebrand and don't look back. Because that amount of stats is just going to help this get set up. It might also be the Frenzy Stone on the Firebrand if I need it to be getting kills. Which I kind of do. I think it might need Dualism to stay alive, actually. So we might need to take the Multi-Strike and throw that on the Alloyed Construct and the Twin Blade on the Construct and just hope it all pans out. Something else we can do is we can combine the Twin Blade with the Everlasting Light later, and it turns into crazy Valor generation for the unit that gets all that stuff. Let me see. So even in our late fights, we're up against like Strixen Hallow and Seraph Dominion. None of those units one-shot the Construct. So I think we can do this kind of freely. Just need to make sure the morsel generation doesn't peter out. What's our next Merchant of Steel? We have one more Merchant of Steel before Hallow and Strix. We've got a Merchant of Arms if we want to try combining some equipment, paired with an Armory and a Herzl's Horde. Alright. I do have fully upgraded units if I want to try to event to get a third effect on that. There are some things I can imagine. We haven't hit Smidge for the Shadow Siege. It's a funny thing you can do with Shadow Siege. It's not really important or necessary. Okay, so Superfood 2 gets Damage Shield 2. I think we want to go Stalwart Snack so that we can eat him longer. And I think that also helps out with our fuel concerns. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Anything else I want to grab here? Moving on. Invasion. So, Primordium transfers status effects. So if he eats Corruption through the Mark of Invasion, he feeds that back onto the Construct, and we might lose. I'm just going to not take that. I think it's pretty dangerous. Surprisingly dangerous. Setting up like this, I think I do put the Morsel Master at the top floor now, which is a good buff on what we were doing before. I challenge you. Although actually I'm going to Plink you. Didn't hit the Plink, so the challenge is good. This time I'll play the Plinks first. Didn't hit it. Alright. Come on out. Just Cause you to the front, but the Alloyed Construct is still the one that gets beat. I have not successfully generated any morsels. It's a little bad. Also not getting those Profane Supplicants killed. This combo is particularly bad at dealing with backline threats. Because I have no access to sweepers. I just do Just Cause Prismal Dust. A little cringe, though. We're not killing this Fallen Executioner. We're having a lot of problems right now. All of us. I think I don't need to play this Prismal Dust. I just play this Discord control, but I can't make any morsels. Arrgh. Yeah, so I'm not making morsels. I'm not killing these guys before they fill my deck with bullshit. And this is what the last wave looks like, which sucks. We only have 2 fuel. I might have to move this guy down to second car. If this looks like an existential threat, I can play this top car, second car. Let's see what the fight looks like. Because I have no fuel. 0. Yeah, let's redo this. I think this doesn't have to be a loss. I don't think we're in a forced loss situation. I think I just have to play it like this. It would be nice if my Plinks gave me morsels this time. Beyond this one guy. Put that there. We don't play a second Plink here, but I think a challenge makes him die. Not quite. Because he's a shield bearer. Jerk. Looks like we probably Prismal Dust Primordium and we're okay. Just a bit of an annoying panic there. We're not killing the Executioner after taking the sap. I think when sap lowers Primordium's value, we're also eating him for less. 2 more buffet triggers. That's getting killed too. It should be this, then the Prismal Dust, I think. I'm going to play the Discordant Poles. Alright. So we're cleaning up on the second floor now. But we're still getting a lot of our draws blocked. We're not generating energy off the room right now. I don't think I can afford to play into this sap either. Well, not on this floor. Maybe here. So Valor 2 versus Sap 2 is -2 attack. I think that's tolerable, but not great. What else is in the deck? I can play this. I've got 6 fuel this time. It's a lot better. Blink doesn't kill unless it hits the same unit twice out of this entire pack. I don't think that's happening. I think Plink is what I struggle with playing Primordium more than Primordium's mechanics. I think Primordium's mechanics are very straightforward, ultimately, but Plink has such a strong tendency to fall off. There we go. Now we win. Yeah, if I didn't generate that morsel, I lose. So if we can find, like, even packed morsels or something, or a morsel maker... I don't think I can take Blazing Bolts. How do we feel about Prism Retrieval? Well, if I remove enough cards, we might be able to Prism Retrieval for Shadow Siege. Yeah, Plink is so hard to use. Oh, okay. Shield of Wing, bottom floor, a large Firebrand? That comes together. Okay, there we go. That fixes a lot. Whew, alright, that's a turnaround. Yeah, I've only got the 1 magic power upgrade on 1 Plink so far. I need to find... I need to get more magic shots. Because I wanted to take at least 1 Merchant of Steel in the first ring, so I've only seen 1 Merchant of Magic option. We have another one before Strix and Hallow. And this is the Incant Hallow with the Slay Strix. But I don't think Slay Strix is a problem for us right now. I think we just Valor through it. Okay, what do I want to grab? If we go for a Banished Banner, I think we're probably trying to fish for a bird, which isn't too bad. Got an event, trinkets. So I've got 3 pieces of equipment now. The Everlasting Light is a bit dry, and I'm looking to remove all of my stewards. I've done 1 card removal so far, so I can remove up to 2 things without spending any more money. So I think we're asking about the Banished Banner versus these 2 free picks. Because I think removals are going to be the strongest thing I can get out of the Merchant of Arms or the Merchant of Trinkets. I think these two collectively come out to more than the banner and the alcoves. Go over here. Well, Chain of Gems is really great. Fire Sparks, I think I'm not too excited about right now. But Chain of Gems with Primordium means I can always feed 2 damage shield over at the start. Okay. So I'm not using my top floor if I want to engine upgrade it, but the weapons cache I think is pretty interesting. Because I've got 3 different pieces of equipment to pull in from the weapons cache, and if I made the weapons cache deployable, I can probably get that stuff out. I haven't taken an energy upgrade yet, so deployable stuff is a little sketch. As I've only got... well, I've got up to 4 units to play on deployable. If I deployable this now, that probably becomes usable after Hallow and Strix. Do I need more power before Hallow and Strix? How much does the engine upgrade even do for me? Well, if I made the engine upgrade deployable, I can deploy it now. And that's effectively putting me on 4 energy per turn, but it's not putting me on the 6 deployment that I would like to have. I don't need to go to this Merchant of Steel, so it's definitely the Merchant of Magic. So maybe I'm saving money rather than making that engine upgrade deployable if I take engine upgrade. I definitely need to be able to upgrade, reroll, upgrade of the Merchant of Magic right now, because I think my deck is just too far behind. Okay. I think the more I look at it, this weapons cache just feels really good. So I'm just going to click weapons cache here. Inferno Room. I've already got a boiler room set up on the bottom floor with the Firebrand Shield of Wing, and that combo is really strong. I think I do need to make the weapons cache deployable, because this is almost as good as making these guys deployable. Because when I play the deployable weapons cache, then I start to play units, all those other pieces of equipment start coming to my hand. Because I'm planning on playing 2 units, no, up to 3 units on the floor that has the deployable weapons cache. That should be almost a no-brainer. So if I have a 1-cost equipment, then merging another thing onto it would be pretty great. I have the 1-cost Everlasting Light, but I don't think I want to merge a Meat Shield with it. I think merging a Meat Shield onto my Shield of Wing wouldn't be too bad, but I don't think it does enough, and I don't think it's worth the energy differential or the gold right now. So I think we're moving on. Okay, okay. This Pyre Dampener sucks. If I take this Pyre Dampener and I have 3 deployment energy, I think that's probably a no-go. So the room's baked in, it already happens. So if with 3 deployment energy, if I played the weapons cache, I would not be able to play the Firebrand. But with 4 deployment energy, I can play the weapons cache, Primordium, check to see if it gives me the right thing. Like, if it gives me Shield of Wing, I just go for Firebrand with that. I think I have to not take this. Okay. I think I still want to play the weapons cache initially. Yeah. Okay, we're not getting the Alloyed Construct immediately. We might be spending some time buffing Primordium before anything can eat. I kind of have to hope that this shows up pretty soon. Awesome. Never punished. I think... I don't know if I can have anything hold the Everlasting Light right now. I think it's just kind of extra at the moment. I need to bring this in. Grabs me the free Cursed Twin Blade, which we put right here. Actually, I think I just do this right here, and that's fine. Okay. You can give me no visitors on the second floor for a while. I'd really like to take that spare time to cook up a really powerful Primordium. Fish for a Plink. Cool. This other Plink has no possible hits. Just do this. That works. Do this. I think this mostly doesn't do much for me. So play this out. I think I want to challenge one of these guys. It doesn't cause them both to die anyway, so I guess it's whatever. Hey, we found the Morsel Master. That doesn't really matter. Twin Blade, Construct. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I would love to do that merge a little later. I think I just need the deployment energy before I do that. So I think we do that merge, like, here on this Merchant of Arms, and we're sitting pretty. Unfortunately, we are feeding Corruption onto the Alloyed Construct right now, but I think he's scaled enough that it's all fine. We also got our damage shield stripped off, but it's okay. I mean, Valor Primordium is pretty funny. It doesn't do bad work. Yeah, that's what Plink does. That's what unupgraded Plinks do, which is to say, nothing. They're bad. Let's see. Well, this Prismal Dust doesn't do much, but it's okay, right? We still get to feed over, like, 4 more damage shield while still blocking attack. 5 fuel. I hope 5 fuel is enough, but with multi-strike 5, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I had just a little bit more in case it was necessary. Yeah, multi-strike 5 is a hell of a drug. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Do I want a second copy of Prism Retrieval? Or do I want an Ember Forge? This is likelier to do something, I think. Second Shield of Wing, I think, is a no, but the Punk Shredder probably joins the party. There's a couple use cases for that Punk Shredder. Alright, so Merchant of Steel is another vain attempt to smidge the Shadow Siege. I don't think we care about that. Pretty sure it's the Merchant of Magic to make my Plinks less terrible. One less terrible Plink. Double stack. I could get double stack on this Divinity. That's pretty good. I could get double stack on this Prismal Dust. Also very good. I think I'm going to double stack the Divinity, because Valor also protects my units. It protects them and gives them an offensive buff, and I'm a little concerned about the offense not being good enough if I go the other route there. Reroll it. Oh look, it's another plus 10 Plink. I really need to make sure that the Plinks and the other Stewards get gone at this rate. Well, the unupgraded Plinks and the Stewards. So if I want this Merchant of Arms, we get 1 Unstable Vortex. I have no Vortex choice here. I missed this Vortex by going for the Merchant of Magic. Don't regret that. This is the right choice. I feel better about my cards after seeing that Merchant of Magic. Give me Unstable Pyre Shard. That'd be cool. What's this? Oh, this is the Silence Unit thing. Yeah. Erase the text and upgrade slots, apply Purified Essence. before we get Beacon's Light. So the funniest thing about this is that, of course, the Shadow Siege has no text on it, and I'm probably not going to upgrade it. So this is like almost a why not thing. I have a Merchant of Steel here, if I maybe wanted to put upgrades on it. Does that matter? Do I care about doing that? I mean, I'd probably go for upgrades anyway to try and find dualism for the Firebrand. That would be silly. You could put this on Primordium. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I suppose that is too bad. 50 plus 50 plus 50 on Primordium. Probably a little extra gross. Okay. Yeah, I think it's definitely this Merchant of Steel and this Merchant of Arms up and coming. And we're taking energy upgrade after Strix and Hallow. Yeah, I mean, I think we take the plus 50 here. Oh, wait. Beacon's Light is not mastered, and I think that's like the last non-mastered generic spell for me to grab. I'm going to take it. I mean, it looks plenty strong. I don't have a Merchant of Magic upcoming to duplicate it, to improve it, unfortunately, because I'm sure that upgrading it one of these merchants and then duplicating it at the Empyrean Well would be really, really strong. Actually, I might hit the Merchant of Magic here to upgrade it, duplicate it, and all that other good stuff. This is pretty strong. And I still hit this Merchant of Arms. I just missed the Merchant of Steel. Which, like, there's some cool stuff I could get there. Not the craziest. If I had hit that before this Merchant of Magic, maybe I put something on it. I could at least Emberstone it here if I saved some cash. I don't know. Seems neat. I've got a I've got the energy stuff going on the bottom floor to help me play it. Okay. This is still risky. With the Twin Blade start, I think I meant to bring out the Construct here over the Firebrand. But that means I have no Firebrand and no bottom floor, initially. I do have 2 Prism Retrievals to help me try to hit that, but these Prism Retrievals can miss into the Punk Shredder and the Spear Steward. Or into the Shield Steward and the Morsel Master. I think I still bring this out. Because I can then do this. Guarantee the Everlasting Light. I think these discounts stick as well. So I have a 0-cost Shield of Wing in the deck. And bringing out the Everlasting Light immediately is pretty good. If only these were the same equipment. Put them right on the Alloyed Construct. Have a beautiful, lovely day. Let me do this so that we're building Valor on this floor with Primordium immediately. I'm just going to play into this incant right now. Okay, there's the Firebrand. Prism Retrieval right away. If I Prism Retrieval something that can be played on this floor... I should have done the first one on Primordium, but okay. This hits Shadow Siege, it can't do anything. Okay. This is the Slay Strix, but I think I might let her get the Slay, because this lets me draw the Shield of Wing. Which I can do there, drop those guys, and now I have energy generation on the bottom floor. Unfortunately, these sharp-eyed snipers get through because Strix is in the way. he's at the 19 attack. I think we try for Plinks here, but Strix loves escorting units sometimes. Nice! RNG on my side. All right. Let me go for attack value here. Do I want to play into that incant? I think I play into this. We have 3 more consumes. It's worth quite a lot. Got 1 damage shield on Primordium. I can get more Valor in. We're dropping that there. Now, let me take the extra Valor here. Not a super crazy retrieval. 16x2 with no chain of gems gets this killed if I play it on the top floor. I think that's, yeah, I think I just passed there. Naturally, I was hoping to draw a Shadow Siege. If Shadow Siege was in this hand, he was coming out to play. Let's see. Got a big Prismal Dust here. Nice. 8 energy. Excavator. Double him. I love an Antumbra Morsel with the Shield of Wing. And I think we take a damage just to drop the biggest possible Prismal Dust here on Primordium. Yeah, we play the incant, but that's 8 damage shield, so he'll go down to 6, but he'll copy that over up to twice. Got the Beacon's Light here. Nice. We go for both of these Plinks to try and hit this Harpist. Got him. Cool. Alright, alright. That out. Bring that out. Yeah, I mean, I think Beacon's Light saves me 2 damage shields there, and the 19 damage from Hallow. Oh, but then I don't get to trigger the Shield of Wing hits on these 2, which I might need. Now, we're at 100x5. We crack these guys no problem, even if they don't attack. Still, I can drop the Calcified Ember, and I'd rather have the other value. Yeah, I think Beacon of Light here is pretty valuable against the Titans, but before that, I don't want to be too eager about it. No Shadow Siege right now. Gotta do that play. Play that through the incant, but I don't think I play the Just Cause through the incant on that floor. I think I'll play it through the incant here. I'm cool with that. Man, Shield of Wing is such a good card. Outing those, like, silly archers. These are the unupgraded flanks. Bring in the Punk Shredder. It's not worth playing into the incant here for the rest of this. I could maybe do it for the Just Cause. 50 extra damage on... 50 extra health on Strix is not a problem. That's fine. You just have to not go ham. Like, don't play your incant floor into that incant, and you're kind of okay. 1 turn of Beacon's Light is probably good. Or we could just drop a big Crystal Dust. Go for these Plinks. Fuel looks good. Yeah, I think the Prismal Dust, because it's going to kill most of this floor. I could Beacon's Light first. Then drop this. We get a couple units down. It's the damage shield. I think we're killing here pretty fine. Yep. Shield Stewart wants to say hello. Yeah, we only had like 1 turn with we only had 1 attack with Hallow under the what's the word I'm looking for after the Extinguish? Shroud Mitosis or Eagle Heart is what I'm looking at, because I've already got a lot of equipment. I don't think I can play Glutton's Maw, although Glutton's Maw is pretty cool in general. Let's see. Funniest thing about Eagle Heart is that I can kind of sort of play it on Primordium for 5 extra Valor, but 2 energy for 5 Valor is not really efficient. I think it's the Shroud Mitosis here. I think there's a couple cases where it whiffs, though, because our Morsel generation's still kind of sketch without, like, a Morsel Maker. With a Morsel Maker, it's the Shroud Mitosis every time. Here, I think it can miss, but I really like the extra generation. So, now we come down to the question. Do we go to the Merchant of Steel to try and find an upgrade for our Firebrand, and maybe an upgrade for our Shadow Siege that makes it easier to play? Or do we run over here to try and find upgrades for our Beacon's Light? I think that last fight shows me that leaning harder into Beacon's Light is not my best game plan because I like revenge. We'll run over here. I don't really want another Shield of Wing. We're not on a great Bloodthirsty Blade run. Does Exile's Diadem actually help? I don't think it does. I think this is a crisp 10 gold. I got the Smidge Stone, so we have the Smidge Stone Shadow Siege option. I don't even hate it. I'm gonna do it. We'll send it. As for the rest of this, I think this is a reroll. That looks pretty rerolly to me. I don't have another Merchant of Steel. This is my last look at upgrades. So let's see. I could Large Stone the Shadow Siege. It's very funny. I don't think it's very good. I could multi-strike the Shadow Siege. I think that's actually okay. I think I'm going to Bravestone the Firebrand to give it the initial Valor pickup. And then probably multi-strike the Shadow Siege here. Do I Large Stone anything in particular? No, I think we just move on with this. Okay. Not really hitting what I was looking for. I think I'm taking Stalwart Snack 2. Yeah, let me do that. Buffet 8. Just eat him in a really long term. So I'm very good at applying buffs to him over time. I think I can take this. This is a little tricky, but I have a lot of multi-strike. I don't think it's the biggest deal. And now that I have more energy on deployment, enough to technically deploy Shadow Siege, which would be a terrible idea, by the way. So now, I think I do this. Bring out the Firebrand, equip the Shield, Construct, and bring out the Morsel Master. Once these are duplicated, that'll be pretty sweet. We'll probably let the Morsel Master hang and just equip this to the Alloyed Construct, and I think we'll be sitting pretty. Of Miner comes out. We have no more equipment to draw. I'm just going to drop the Punk Shredder up here, because I don't really want to do anything with him, I don't think. Here, I'm pretty sure I challenge the Herald, because I need him gone. The Herald is actually locking my Shield of Wing through the entire stretch, which really sucks. As well as my Valor generation. Here, though, we out this floor, we out these guys. I can't really plink these enemies. Let's do that super quick. There we go. Divinity goes super hard here. So we get like 7 copies of Valor 24. with this. Pretty sure it's just blink you, blink you. Attack morsels, I think. Well, I could play Shadow Siege, but Prismal Dust on Primordium is probably likelier to bring me the win. Ah, he's getting healed for the damage I'm doing, is he? Wait. How am I not hurting the Avowed Gladiator? Ah, because our attacks are going to the Purified Soul because it's got Reanimate, so it doesn't die. Okay. Yeah, Shadow Siege is very fun. Let me just play Shadow Siege for the hype. If I have Shadow Siege in the deck and I never play him, despite being able to play him, I'm just going to feel bummed out. So let's just do it, even if it's not great. How do I deal with this bullshit? I think I just bring out Shield Steward into Chain of Gems. And hope that... I cannot do that. Alright, Prism Retrieval has no hits, so it's just a waste of energy. That kind of sucks. If I challenge my own Spear Steward, it dies immediately, and that does nothing for me. Let's see, I block. That's 21, 22 damage. So if I challenge the Spear Steward, I keep the Firebrand, which is probably worth doing. Play these to consume them. I don't want them anymore. Yeah, get a little bit of energy out of that. We're not in a much better circumstance coming up here. Deafening Herald is still really obnoxious. Where's my best chance of Plink hitting? I think this floor is my best chance of Plink working. We got Plink value. Cool. So I think what I do now is Rebel Morsel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. This takes us up to 7. Whatever to you. Then I think we Prismal Dust here should make some Purified Souls die. Even if we play into Incant. Firebrand survives. They go up to 28 Valor, it looks like. Pull off 2 units. I think Shadow Siege actually cleans out these last guys. Hey, it was worth it after all. Okay, yeah, we're in good condition. Link there. Excavator. These probably just get dropped on the Alloyed Construct. Is that correct? So if I play Beacon's Light, I lose Firebrand scaling, but I preserve damage shields on the Alloyed Construct and on the Shield Steward. I think that's worth it overall. Guess we're eating this 3 more times, so I guess I can triple Just Cause here for value, since these guys won't attack into Primordium. And that buys me like 6 extra Valor, maybe 12. Maybe more. So I can... Mitosis Miners here. It's awesome. Yeah, Firebrand's gone. Firebrand does not get to do very much work. If I Prismal Firebrand... 1, 2... I think she kills the other Purified Souls if I Prismal Dust her. Probably worth doing. Yeah, it seems good to me. How are we doing here? We're cool? We're cool. Nice. Okay, this chooses engine upgrade or grovel. So we have no rooms on the top floor, so engine upgrade's pretty easy to play. The question is really, do I need that extra energy? Probably not. I've got spare energy on a lot of turns. I think this is grovel, if anything. That might help us get through some issues. I feel like this is benediction. Benediction's really pricey, but I don't think price is a real discouraging factor for us right now. It's the Merchant of Arms for the duplication. The Unstable Vortex is also really good. Yes. I don't think I want any of these necessarily. The Swift Steel Dagger's okay. I think what we do is this. And now we can possibly duplicate that at the Empyrean Well. And put that thought pattern on hold for a sec. Jack Strips is not very good when I'm already doing the Shield of Wing play with the Firebrand. This doesn't wind up doing anything until after the Shield of Wing is gone. Crystallized Wing permafrosts my Prism Retrievals, but I don't think that really helps. I know I'm ditching these two so that my Prism Retrievals always hit either Punk Shredder or Shadow Siege, which is cool. I think I re-roll this. Manifold Mirror doesn't help. Titan's Edict is great. Attuned Whetstone is probably good. I think it saves me like 1 energy. That's okay. Then I remove the 2 stewards. So we're still going to have some worthless plates. I want to add any other equipment. Any other equipment I add cannot be subject to a merge, but I could maybe make it deployable. The Attuned Whetstone doesn't hit it. If I'm adding anything, it feels like it's the Swift Steel Dagger. I could maybe see an argument for that. I don't think it's good enough. But I think I duplicate the merged equipment here. And now I can put 2 of those on the floor with Primordium to scale up Primordium's Valor disgustingly. And we'll probably be able to play both of those for 1 energy because of the weapons cache. Maybe even less, because I think we might multi-search that. I think we have a lot of cases where we search something up multiple times. Is there a case where we're re-rolling here? What would we hit on a re-roll? I don't think there's much that helps. The Shield of Wing is already optimal on the first floor. We could maybe hit a Shield of Wing for Shadow Siege. What I want more than anything else, is to duplicate my stuff again. Is there maybe a room on the top floor? Yeah, we could maybe hit a Mirror Room on the top floor. Didn't find it. Okay. Yeah, because Mirror Room on the top floor and then playing Shadow Siege in a Mirror Room would be funny. So, I'm willing to try a reroll to see if we get that. Alright, I'm not sure how well we do here. Let's find out. I think the Titan's Edict is a pretty big change in our favor. I bring this in first for Chain of Gems. We got the merged equipment for free. There's the second one. Equipment. You. Wing. I think we bring in the Morsel Master. And, well, actually, we probably just bring this in on Primordium. It gives Primordium 9 attack, too. Why not? Yeah, so Primordium's attacking earlier now with its own multi-strike and its own Valor generation. You come over here initially because I didn't give you anything else to pay attention to. Sadly, I have not generated a morsel for you. One? Okay, cool. So we want to block Seraph's attack with a morsel. Bring in anything else. I have the option of bringing in Shadow Siege, but I think it's worse than playing Divinity. And I think I challenge you because you get killed by that melee weakness hit. We'll just play the Just Cause here. That Valor up. And I still get to eat him because of the Chain of Gems. Yay. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Don't like to see that. Mm, why are you getting killed? Is that damage actually that much? This is like 9, 18, plus 5, plus 20. 23. There's like 40-something damage. So it's almost certainly the corruption hit at the end that's getting them, and probably not by that much. Oh no, it's because the Misshapen Fiends die. We take a hit from Blightbound Guardian and the Deformed Duo. So we're just taking way too much corruption before the doubling happens. And a Morsel Blocker is probably not going to help. I don't think. Okay, apparently that's enough to get us through. Whew! I need to feed this as a top priority. I should probably have used one of those there to get the damage shield in front of the Firebrand, but if the Firebrand's living at this point, that's maybe enough. I do want to focus on my Primordial value by quite a lot. Let me just do this. Let's damage shield 4 per each. Yeah, we go up to 62 corruption. Oh, don't do that. Lame. I think we play Beacon's Light for Firebrand to live. Which will work. 900 damage on a Seraph. No action from Seraph this round. Wait, what? You're right. It's eating the multi-strike. It went to 7. I did not know that. I would have given him some equipment way sooner. Oh, that's sick. Okay. We're just gonna play this Punk Shredder, and we're gonna hope to get a Shadow Siege up there next turn to block. We have Dante at home. That's the thumbnail. That's the title of the video now. It's We Have Dante at Home. All right, I got a Prism Retrieval this turn. What else can we pull off? Okay, where are we playing these Plinks is the big question. I think we drop the Plinks in this floor. Okay. If I do this, do you live? Ew, you do not live. Okay. More Plinks? Are there 9 health in front of you? That's bad. I don't think I can afford to drop more stuff in front of him. I think he's just cooked. The Firebrand goes. I need to get this scaling to continue. Alright, what am I challenging? I think I challenge him, because I need to make sure he dies if nobody else. Supplicant's gotta go. Oh, he only gets discounted to 2, so we can't play him, so the Punk Shredder's gone. Alright, I have to count on the power of the incredible many multi-strike to get me through the rest of this fight. This is only the 2 damage Plink. So it needs to double hit on these Misshapen Fiends and kill. Didn't think that was likely. Pretty sure we're just sending it on this Prismal Dust to be damage shieldy enough to live. 8 damage shield per turn for the next 4 turns. Generate all the Valor. It's all we've got going for us. I could play the Shadow Siege here. It will help me soak up some Valor. And I can move this Chosen Supplicant to the front to avoid taking a Discordant Toll. I'm going to take this one so that I can get more morsels out. We're up to multi-strike 10. That should be multi-strike 11 now. Shadow Siege is not going to live very long. Okay, Seraph will die in like 1 more visit. Wait, if I challenge Seraph, will they just die now? Let's get as much Valor as I can. Play this. That's close. The damage is so big. Yeah, I think we kill Seraph in the first turn of the Relentless, probably. With our multi-strike 11, damage shield 12, fuel 10. Is a lot of corruption, but damage shield 12 is pretty great. I think I start with the lower damage planks. There we go, we hit one. I probably wasn't expecting to hit more than once, but we have a grovel anyway to get something. Yeah, the rest does not matter very much. I noticed that our boy here has 1200 armor, but only 794 valor. Does that mean he was eating the armor too? He kind of had to be, right? Like, I think that has to be the case. Primordium might be a route to more power than we can understand. I guess he got that armor because Primordium managed to stand at the front and get Valor stacks into armor. But I didn't think armor was inherited through Primordium. He really is superfood. The superfood. Oh man. Well, that makes Furnace Tap on Primordium a lot better than I thought. You think it just kept stacking? But Valor armor can't stack beyond the Valor count. Yeah, but the what's it called? Valor doesn't give you armor per turn. It raises armor to the stack count at the end of each turn. So if you have like 90 Valor, then Valor cannot cause your armor to go over 90, even if you have damage. Do I just Beacon's Light here? I know I grovel. I think I just grovel just cause. So, like this. Get the Valor's. We'll get the Valor armor stacks, and we'll see. If Alloyed Construct has armor at the end of this turn, he's eating armor. Eating 4 armor, rather. I think it's the Prism Dust over the Prism Retrieval. Because I don't really care about Prism retrieving my units as much as I care about having fat stat stacks. Okay, he didn't get armor, so he's not... Oh, wait. He doesn't have armor, but that might be a case of trigger ordering. So we'll have to check a little further on this. Our investigation is not yet through. Should be Divinity, Pyre Light, Prismal Dust, I'm sure. That's the way to play that. He got armor. He absolutely ate armor from Primordium. So Primordium at the front with Valor feeds armor. Alright. Firebrand's in a tight spot. I kind of expect that Firebrand without Titanite is going to go through a tough time. It's possible that I could have preserved the Firebrand by, like, putting a Morsel Miner down there, especially since the duplicated Morsel Miner duplicates the damage shield. So I'm pretty confident that could survive. I just don't think I need it. I think we just win this entire run off of this middle car, being so hilariously powerful. It's going to eat another 60 armor that turn as well. Yeah, it dies from corruption at the end of the round. 148 armor. So yeah, it ate another 60 armor on. Only do 12 damage planks. I think we just strip the minion of its damage shield, but it doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to throw more stuff at the minion. I don't need to play these Cursive Entropies, and Cursive Entropy, like, hits me extra hard. Because it puts the sap on Primordium, reduces Primordium's attack, which The sap will be transferred by the Eaton, and the lower attack value means it's going to transfer over less attack. We're doing 2,000 damage to Entropy. Get ready for this. For 8 multi-strike. When Primordium is able to tank, things get weird. Is part of the lesson for today. It's 25,000 damage. 2,500 damage. Not 25,000, but a lot. Pretty sure it's Benediction. Just pause. Firelight. Yeah, take 2 damage. It's 100 Valor Primordium. We've got our little Valorous snack going here. We've already killed Entropy. Entropy's super dead. This has a kill chance on that Deformed Duo. Didn't hit it. Doesn't matter. We're good. Primordium's good for another 3 eats. He's gone up to 292 armor because his Valor stacks have gotten that high. 558 armor here from eating. Matter. Play that. Challenge on you can matter, but we just won at Wave 7. We won at Wave 7 with a single floor. That's wild. I have never had a single floor scale like that before. Crazy, crazy. Very, very stable win con, actually. It just went so turbo that I could actually keep Primordium at the front of the car. Wow. Realizing that now, I probably could have kept Primordium at the front of the car in a lot more fights. Mastered 3 more cards, leaving us with only 7 unmastered cards.